Hello, Meg Webb here, independent candidate for the Upper House seat of Nelson. I've been adding some thoughts to my website lately on some key issues facing Tasmanian families. One of those issues is housing. Affordable housing. It's the foundation for all other aspects of our life. Very difficult to participate in education, in employment, to be connected to friends and family, to be well and happy if you don't have an affordable home to live in. So, we've found ourselves in a situation where we lack affordable housing for all our community. And there's no silver bullet to deliver a solution on that. We are going to need sustained medium to long-term thinking to solve this issue. So we're going to need strategic planning. We're going to need sustained investment at a higher level than we currently invest. We're going to need a collaborative approach, not just from the three levels of government, federal, state and local, but we're going to need a collaborative approach across party divides. This is not going to be solved within election cycles. In fact, election cycles are one of the biggest barriers to finding a solution on this issue. How about at a state level? What could we do? We definitely need to build more public and social housing. We simply need more than we're planning to build now. We're tinkering around the edges at the moment of that. We need to guide that through the development of some regional plans on settlement, population and housing. And on a practical level, we need to ensure that to deliver that supply, our workforce, our construction workforce, has the capacity there to do that. So that will need some strategic thinking and investment also. We can think strategically about how we regulate the short stay accommodation market, Airbnb and others like it. Particularly in urban areas like Hobart, where we know the impact has been significant. And in our planning scheme that we're redeveloping, we can think about how we could best promote affordable housing within that planning scheme. We can consider options like inclusionary zoning being introduced. At a national level, we need leadership on this issue of affordable housing. We need a national plan for affordable housing, something we haven't had for quite some time. We need to see significant and sustained investment in public and social housing from the federal government. They should be regarding this as essential infrastructure for our community. It's very hard for our community to be well and successful, for us to be economically successful without affordable homes for people to live in. And we also need to think about our taxation regime at a federal level. What we've seen over recent decades is a skewing of taxation towards regarding housing as a generator of wealth rather than providing homes for families. And we need to think about the balance of that and how we might rebalance it back the other way. And in a very straightforward way, we need the federal government to forgive the housing debt owed by the Tasmanian state government to them. Each year the federal government provides funding to Tasmania for housing, and then Tasmanian government has to hand half of it straight back in repayment of that debt. That's a small amount of money at a federal level, but it would be a significant boost at a state level every year if we could hold on to that money and have that debt forgiven. Those are some very quick thoughts on housing. I commend to you the UTAS research and policy work being done in this space in recent times to give us a really good local evidence base to think about the issue of affordable housing. Jump on the UTAS website and have a look for that. And also jump on my website, take a look at my thoughts there, let me know about other issue areas you'd like to see covered. Thanks for that.